Frito. About shit, BBG represent. Yeah. I need a section and some ones. And a crew of boss niggas, no thugs. No. We ain't worried about nothing. For a nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. Swear. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Yeah. Worry about the money, never worry about a bitch. Gold brace, soft lip, thick ass and hips. Ass and hips. Ass and hips. Ass and hips.
Thick ass and hips. I don't know about that. She said thick ass and hips. Not over here, you know. I'm just Slim Jim,
right,
you know.
Right.
Beef jerky on there, yeah. You know, shout out. It's the Shanny JackMe Show, Sunday Fun Day. Always a fun day on a Sunday.
Right.
With Misfits Radio.
That's right.
We always in the building.
Free flow
Sunday. Don't have a topic, so I don't know that phone.
You know, we take a break.
Okay.
All of us on Misfits Radio take a break from social media.
Even though y'all on social media talking to us, but that don't mean don't cut it off. Don't cut off there, goddamn.
Yeah.
Don't cut off there. Shout out to Instagram for the hate mail last Sunday. I was cut off for whatever reason.
The cut off action.
I went against the policies of life.
I do that
on the
all
ground.
time.
I know. And I don't understand how I got penalized for being me. You know, I just don't get it. Instagram, y'all got a lot of policies and procedures that we shall abide by.
Right.
And I understand because the community guidelines states that you do not promote violence.
Right.
And we do not promote violence on this show.
Right.
You do not promote sexual explicit loitering or soliciting or none of that. We don't do
We don't solicit none of it. We report on it.
We now if you selling that thing,
right?
You know that's another thing.
Right.
But here on Instagram, they don't go for that, and I understand, and I'm not gonna go there this Sunday.
Right.
So this Sunday Fun Day, we're gonna keep it kosher. They probably didn't even let nobody know my followers are here.
Right.
Tell your followers that you're starting a live video, but I don't see any action.
Hold on.
But I get it.
We need you to sit down. We need you not to be moving in the background.
Acting like okay.
Yeah.
See, what got me the other
I'm telling you how she roll. I've been doing show with Shan for a very long time.
Sit your ass down. That's what if you're not gonna be here, you're gonna be there over there.
Still.
Like a kid. You gotta get up like a kid. Sit down. Set your behind down.
Don't be all back there laughing and giggling.
Chewing gum, popping it.
No.
Popping open your nerve box. You know, just be still. Come on now. Come on.
Shaking up your sunflower seeds and shit.
Shout out to K-Lady with the ginger shot.
That's right.
I just got me a fresh made ginger shot this morning. With the pineapple.
We the only one that don't know.
I don't know nothing about no ginger shots. But we about to find out.
Hold on, I got my friend just dropped in. Dada. Shout out to Dada.
Dada.
Yes, Dada the addition. He cooks a couple of days out of the week. Fresh fish. I
don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I need some fresh fish. I need some fresh fish to see if this is what he do.
To see if it's fresh. Okay, because I'm going to place an order then.
Right.
And I'm going to make sure that he delivers, come to the show.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it because I got a good story. I'm sure
we're going to talk about it. We're going to eat it. It need to be good.
No, it better be good. I be seeing people shouting out that fish. That fish.
You know what he going to hit you with, right?
What?
I'm real busy.
No, he better not hit me with the I'm busy. No, I hope to God. Yes, he said, yes, thank you. Dada Eats is the name of it.
Okay.
He said he got y'all and believe that. And we gonna hold you to that. So not next Sunday, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna hit you up.
Right.
We gonna I would love to have you here to sit down next to me.
And talk about it.
We can talk about it because he definitely has a story behind Dada Eats.
Okay.
And since there is a story, that's a story that I would love to talk about. Right. You know, transitioning from the streets to the eats. You know what I'm saying? We from the streets to the eats. And I want him there, you know.
Okay.
And I definitely would love to have you here. He said just hit him up. He got one. So I'm with that. So yeah, Dada Eats from the streets to the eats.
That's right.
That's your new label, your new logo,
your new slogan.
Your new slogan. From the streets to the eats, and this came from the Shanny JackMe show.
Right.
So I'm giving you permission to put that on your T-shirt, and if you need T-shirts, I got those too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm straight for the people that are trying.
That's right.
You know, because everybody's a celebrity on the Shanny JackMe show. If you got any kind of ideas, he said already. If you got any kind of ideas or you starting a new venture, I'm for that. I'm always team
You are for that.
And I appreciate everybody that's trying to come out of the monotony of working, the monotony of hustling. And when I say hustling, that don't mean give up your hustle.
Right.
I mean hustling, you know, the illegal way and trying to do it the right way.
Right.
Even if you got a little both of them mixed together,
and you trying to phase.
That's the better way to do it.
Right.
You know, so you can't stay out there 8 hours a day.
Right.
You can't be out there 24 hours.
Right.
You got to get 8 hours to the business, 8 hours to your idea, and then you probably get 4 hours to your little packages. You
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Your little,
you got to keep the hustle.
your little gifts.
You know, that's where your money comes from.
Right.
Groceries. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all got those food stamp cards on deck, let us know. Because we do buy those food stamps.
No, we just playing.
Allegedly. Don't let them know what we got.
Right.
You can't let them know how we go.
Right.
They'll be trying to get rid of the food stamps. Just don't do that.
They already doing it.
They know.
Don't do that.
So Trumpster and Marla, y'all, I don't know what y'all on, but don't stop the benefits because we need them.
They gonna top them.
We need them. We need that. You know, y'all want to give a nigga $20 for the family. No.
Right.
We need those 500 or better cards.
Yes.
And they don't even go. And they don't even go that far.
Do 2 for 3 for the family, 2 for the streets.
Right.
So understand, we looking for those stamps. Allegedly, but y'all know what it is. Shanny JackMe in the DM.
But that don't even get you that much no more. That $200 don't get you nothing.
$200 just get you 1 box of fish.
Right.
Pretty
1 box
much.
of fish, some bread, and some Kool-Aid packs.
Y'all know that grocery don't go long in the store these days.
Right.
So just understand, anybody, and that goes for anybody that's watching. If you trying to do something, you want to be heard, want to be interviewed, the Shanny JackMe Show is here for all of that. I'm here for the purpose.
Right.
We need help, y'all.
Right.
Okay, I get it. You're not gonna be on Hulu. Okay, you're not gonna.
We working on it.
Your commercial ain't gonna be on Netflix this year.
Right.
You know, but we gonna get you going in the right direction. So just know that we do advertise, we do promotions, we accept sponsors. You make sure that y'all show get put out there. Because now we got Dada Eats on the beats. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have
put your logo on the videos.
Put your logo up there. All that'll be behind us. If you got a board, you want to place.
We can even put it on the actual video, on the video.
Yeah. So just understand that.
With your number.
Free. This is look. You're not gonna get free advertising.
Right.
Y'all understand that? See, y'all like be trying to go somewhere where y'all want to pay somebody to show your show. Or show your food, or show your business. But then you get on my show and then you don't even show the show.
Right.
You don't even post the interview. I'm like, well, what was the point?
Right.
Because you might see me with 1 or 2 views.
Right.
Don't knock that. I'm not Drink Champs. I'm sorry, okay? Understand
We
that.
could be if they posted us more.
We better than Drink Champs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, we you know.
We still
you can still sit with us.
That's right.
You can still call.
You ain't got to be no supposed celebrity to sit with us.
You don't have to be a celebrity here. You
could
don't have to pay to be on V103 and all that. You know, this Misfits Radio, we got an online radio show.
Right.
We have people on podcasts 7 days a week, different shows. Your business can be promoted on all of those shows. So whoever's watching their show, watching my show, or watching or even listening to Misfits Radio, shout out to DJ Shantastic coming soon. Online
that's right.
DJ.
That's what's gonna happen.
I started my online radio. Quiet Storm. It won't be Quiet Storm. It's gonna be Shantastic Storm.
Oh,
the
Shantastic.
Shanny JackMe Show. And I'm gonna be playing R&B music, all kinds of love songs. Yeah, I gotta do
the
that.
Shantastic flow.
So DJ Shantastic, in case y'all didn't know, I'm building up my thing. So
Right.
I got an online online radio station on the Misfits Radio. And a couple of nights out of the week, I will be DJing. I am your personality. Your everything.
It's just R&B though, right?
It's gonna be R&B.
Love.
1980s grown folk music. You're gonna get some Gerald Levert, some Keith Sweat, some 112, some Jagged Edge, some Lenny Williams, some Luther Vandross, some Whitney Houston, some Tina Maria, some Rick James.
Come on,
I'm finna turn your night up. If you got that old side chick or you got the chick, the boss lady in the building, we gonna make sure y'all got y'all wine glasses available to be comforted with some real music. No Sexy Red, no. I'm trying to promote love. No hate. It's no hate.
And
you know what I'm saying?
happiness.
We not hating around here. Because I'm not promoting hate music.
Right.
I'm not hating music that's gonna take us off of our love vibration, because that's what we need to be.
That's exactly
you know
what we need to be.
Because see, the society has us on this low vibration that gives off negativity, and we're done with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the police is getting shot, getting broke down, unalive.
Right.
All of this is happening now, and we don't want that. But see, I just think it's all the propaganda.
It's a violent culture.
It's a propaganda,
Right.
and all of a sudden now they want to show us cops being killed. See, they trying to promote and make it seem as if people are going against the program. Cops have been getting shot, have been getting unalive
every day,
all the time. But now it seems like it's going to be it's an agenda to promote or to show us that cops are getting unalive more than
black folks, right?
And we already know that. It just seemed like it's just all of a sudden.
It just made a shift
after the officer out in Hiram was unalive. 3 other cops within the week of have been unalive or hurt.
But you know that happened after Sonya Massey. It just started happening after Sonya Massey.
Right.
There's we gotta change this narrative.
We gotta change
the reason why he was scared because all this go on.
Exactly.
Right.
So now they trying to make it seem like officers are in danger.
Right.
When they go to calls to do their job, they're in distress and they're in harm's way.
That's why they're so quick. That's why they're so quick to pull the trick.
So
every phone call could be.
Every phone call
every car you pull over.
Everything is, and that's true.
No tag light.
Their job.
No
is,
tag light. They love that here. They love no tag light.
That's what they keep pulling him
But
over.
I get it. The job that they have is dangerous.
Right.
True that. But then if you come into the car with with your anger or your fear, you're opening up the door for whatever.
Right.
So say for instance. If you came to pull somebody over and hey Roy, it's a beautiful happy Sunday everyone, yay! If you pulling up and you come into the car negative, you gonna get a negative reaction. True that sometimes the person in the car is being negative,
right?
And they on some I know I got.
Right.
If they got that type of energy going on, you gonna see some resistance.
Right.
But even if your deliverance is different, the resistance is different.
Right.
It's how you come. If you come, let me teach you drive license. And you ain't already got your hand on you. I know that part of the position to have, but your tone sets the whole thing.
Right.
So if you coming with aggression, you're gonna get an aggressive reaction.
Right. Because first thing I'm gonna say, well, why you?
What's the matter?
Like that.
Okay, you just said my tag was out, but you coming to me like I was shooting out the window.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
So come on now. Well, how you want me to come?
Right. But the story is always that they are justified in any and everything they do. And the Supreme Court has made that clear that they are justified in any way they want to stop you. And I don't know if anybody knows that the Supreme Trump always talking about giving them immunity, but they pretty much already have that.
Right.
But they can use race. They can use if your hair too long. They can use if your clothes don't look right.
Description.
Right. They can use as long as they don't say I pulled him over because he was black.
then they got a problem. But if they could say your tent was too dark.
Right. Any other reason besides that they can use.
It's a probable cause for the way that I respond. Right. You know, so that in itself is the immunity. You got that. So they had that off the rip. You know, so Trump, we don't need you to do that. You don't need to do that on a federal level. We got it on our state. Right. The states got it, Trump, okay? We don't need you to try to do anything. You know how hard it is to prove that police did something wrong to you? Even when they break in your house and it's the wrong house, they come in your house doing a raid and it's the wrong house. Yeah, they did that to what's the lady name? Catherine Johnston. Catherine Johnston, they came in there off of Ashby Street, shot her by accident. You know, so this it's just not by accident. Right. You came in this lady's house and you killed her. Right. You know. Right. So no. But what I have noticed again on social media, because this is the reason why I'm logging off. Right. Or just not dealing with it, because I've noticed that how we are for the trend. Mm-hmm. Nobody on social media has or created their own lane. Or own language, or own personality. Everybody want to be like somebody. Right. Yeah. You know, on my show, I don't want to be like nobody. I would like to have the numbers like Drink Champs have. Right. But I don't want to be Drink Champ. I want to, they're who they are, right, and we're who we are. Right. But at the same time, nobody's their self. So in this, the point that I'm finna make and about to say is this new word, not a new word, but somebody has started to use it, demure. Oh my God. Okay, see, it just been out for a week, and the new word now is demure. And do anybody know? I know what it means, but I don't know how it's been used. But I just see the word, and I've seen people using it, and I'm like, so where the hell this come from? Demure has always been a word. It's something that applies to lady as far as being a lady that is shy and modest. Right, that's what it means. Right. But so for a lady that's on that twerking ass to the camera all the time, right, you're not demure, ma'am. Right. You're not demure. Yeah. You know, that doesn't apply to you, because demure means shy, modest, and conservative. Right. You know, that means I'm a demure lady. Right. Someone that's not flashing, she's kind of conservative, she's not wearing a shirt all off. I'm not demure. So are they applying the word improperly? I think they're applying the word improperly.
They're trying to make the word fit into what they wanted to fit.
Okay, they wanted to fit their agenda, but the way that I think it's being used is not the way that it means. Because a demure woman is not the ladies that I see on Instagram. Definitely with their ass and titties out the way that they have them. I mean, they pretty much butt naked now. Right. So how are you a demure woman? A demure woman is classy. A lot of times, like you said, people see a word and they see it used in a sentence and they want to apply it to them, not knowing. That's why I said earlier on the last show, y'all got to read more. Yeah. Y'all got to learn the meaning of these words before y'all just use them.
They're reading whatever the hell.
They're reading what's on social media, but they're not reading the dictionary. Right. If you saw the word and you heard how it was used, and you ran with it, but you didn't go with what it means. Right. If it's a demure woman is a shy person, or again modest. She's not all over the place. You won't see a demure woman all in the clubs, turned up, boop, boop, boop. She's not that. That's not that. So ladies and guys, let's find us a new word next week. I appreciate the new word listing, but let's try and
let's apply it properly. If we're gonna use the word, let's apply those words properly to the meaning, to what they mean. Don't just throw them around,
thinking that just because it sounds
right. Don't just throw them around willy nilly.
Smart,
right?
And let's just say, because I know Lab does.
You have to be able to use the word without equivocation.
Right.
You also got to know how to pronounce it.
Right.
And when to use it.
Right.
And it's people that try to be in conversations that will say some shit like supercalifragilistic. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, what? They don't know what they're trying to say. They heard Shan said before.
And now they want to say
so now we're going to try to make that fit into whatever the fuck we talking about.
And it don't even, that don't match.
It wrong.
That don't match.
And the definition, it ain't right.
That don't go.
Context ain't right.
No. That doesn't.
No.
Demure, you know.
Reserved, modest, shy.
Right.
Typically used for a woman.
And then you have the other demure. So it's two demures.
So what's the other demure?
So the other one is raised doubts, objections, or show reluctance. So I think that's what's happening with that word. They're doing both because they don't know. They didn't know how to spell it correctly. Because the one you're talking about is
DEMUR. So what they're using?
No, the one that talks about reserved and modest is with an E.
Right.
The one that's not doesn't have an E.
It's just MUR.
Well,
So
if it don't show up in the Webster's, it's not a real fucking word.
Right. The one with the E.
The one I'm talking about, the one without the E.
That's so spell the word that the dictionary is speaking about.
Because demure
Right.
without the E.
Right.
It's DEMUR. Right.
And that's modest and shy.
No, that's raised doubts and objections.
Okay, so that's the one they're using.
Right.
Raised doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again. And objection.
Objections and show reluctance.
So that's what people want to be.
But even if you, this is why I know motherfuckers don't read.
Right.
If you raise doubts, objections, and show reluctance, that can mean anything. That can mean you're reluctant to show your body. You're reluctant to. It still means shy and conservative and modest because you're raising doubts.
Right.
You're being reluctant to do anything.
Right.
And your objections. Objections. So let's just say I'm gonna give you a good example.
Okay.
If a woman is on Instagram or a man, I don't want to be
There. Right.
a person is on Instagram and they say, well, I'm gonna show my body. And then they say, no, I'm not going to do that because it may be objectionable. It may raise doubts.
That's a demure person.
That's still a demure person because you don't want to post
So
something.
it's a personality trait or demeanor is a way to be?
Right. It's not wanting to raise any doubts about, I'm going to say about who you are as a person, as the woman.
Noun?
It's a verb.
A verb?
That
okay,
demure is a verb.
Okay.
It's not wanting to raise any doubts about who you may be as a person or raise any objections to who you are as a person.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Right. So those still
so
means
I have
modest.
A demure type personality.
Right.
Where I'm
You're not ass shaking on Instagram.
She's not like that. So that's going to be the objection. She's not that type of person.
Right.
She's kind of demure.
Like you're going to be reluctant to do it.
Right.
Show us reluctant. That's still modest and shy.
Right. Yeah.
So the other one is an adjective.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it still all correlates to being
shy
and
or
it's still just using the shit wrong.
Right.
That's the part I'm talking about. Yeah. Just saying stuff just because that's not what it is.
Because it sounds some type of way.
Because they heard somebody else say it. So
Yes.
They're trying to say it too.
Yes. Trying to make themselves sound smart.
Right.
They kill me with the want to be educated with the,
And see, like Lab will say, you ain't going to correct them. And I'm like, why? You like, cause that's your friend.
No.
Doesn't matter. Why am I correcting them?
No.
No. That's a no, Lab.
The action or process of objecting to or hesitating over something.
Okay. Gotcha. Demure.
Demure.
I guess people, we're there. We're trying to learn on the social network. I guess y'all trying to up something. I don't know, but I'm just turned off. But what I can say, since it is a free flow Sunday, let's talk about what do the lonely do every day now. What do lonely people do?
Right. Do you know? I read a survey. Not survey. It was in the New England Journal.
Article?
New England Journal of Medicine.
Okay.
Digital copy. And it was a study about loneliness and how people can be lonely even though within a party, within people being next to them, within just a group setting, how people can be lonely and how a lot of people don't know how to deal with the feeling of loneliness.
Okay.
I forget the name of the young lady who did the study or what she was studying, but she was saying that a lot of times people be in a group setting and they might be fine for a few minutes, but all of a sudden loneliness will hit them. Like they may be still talking to you or something, and the whole time they're feeling empty inside with whatever they're doing with you or whatever they may be doing in the context of the group setting.
Right.
And I want to know, I'm going to ask you ladies, or I'm going to ask myself, do you all ever feel that way as far as being, when you're in a group setting, do you ever feel a loneliness feeling coming over you? Like you just, like you may be talking and then all of a sudden you be like.
Right.
I have.
Yeah, you can, I have had that experience, just, I can't say in a previous relationship, feeling lonely, and it's because the guy was cheating, he wasn't there. Right. It's easy to feel lonely when you got another half that's not doing their part. That's easy. But then I have seen and have witnessed marriages where people feel lonely in their marriage. And that's when there's a disconnect in the relationship. Right. Y'all probably was a team at one point, but then and not to say that a person cheats, but maybe a person has gotten busy or even elevated above the relationship.
Sometimes you grow apart.
And that part, elevating in the relationship, grew apart, and now you over here and they're over there. Not for fun, they could be somebody one of the mates done got a good job and they trying to they feel up, and then you still on this level when y'all first met, and they like not much is but you change, and you become lonely by yourself. You get into this situation and now you in a relationship by yourself, and it's a mental thing. It's a psychological disconnect that you come upon, even in the setting when you just in a group of people. Right. You could be at a party and this all of a sudden this, and then and I'm gonna say this: it's a spirit. Feelings and emotions, they're like, to me, different spirits that you have. Okay. And that lonely spirit will come upon you, even though you in a good situation. Right. But in your spirit, you get sad. You get down, and that comes from past things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's coming from something in the past, because you having a good time. What happened? Right. Why all of a sudden you just get down? Yeah. So something had to come over you to do that, because you was all right. You were partying, doop. Right. And then all of a sudden, this spirit saying you having a good time. He like, oh no. You need to be depressed. And then you always be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. And now you like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Now you get this. I want to be by myself. And that comes with those to me are different spirits that moving in and out of the body. My problem is I do get a lonely feeling, but my problem is I just don't want to be bothered with folks either. You get what I'm saying? And those are two different spirits. One of them that come upon you is one that lives there. Right. That spirit like, nigga, we don't supposed to be here. I'm ready to go home. Right. This ain't it. This ain't it. So, and then another one is trying to depress you, bring you down, because it doesn't want to be happy. Right. It don't want to be inviting. It don't want to have a good time. It don't want you to meet somebody that gonna kick that out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So see, and I hate to be on the spirit shit, but this is just the fact of what life is. Right. Because this is what we're really dealing with in real life. We against evil. I agree with you. If it wasn't for the fact that I saw the spirit on my back biting me one time in my dream, and I felt them teeth marks when I woke up. We in the spiritual warfare in real life. Right. And for a body that is trying to elevate and trying to be positive, and you got these bad spirits on you, they're gonna fight. And any chance that your negative spirit that's there want to raise up is gonna do it, because I have been lately just been reading and going down the rabbit hole of spirituality and the demons that we deal with and that we fight with every day. They strong. They real strong. And they are beyond, and not to give the evil leverage or praise. Precedence over right. But they working every day. Understand all day. That the system, the spiritual realm between good and evil is more organized. The evil spirits that are out there, they got a real system. See, church done messed up the spirituality of life.
Right.
And we have been watered down to just kind of like give our little 10%. You know, our religious parts of us have been tainted.
Right.
So we don't really tap into our spirit.
We don't know how to deal with it.
We don't know how to deal with
the church doesn't
you
give
know,
you the ways to deal with it.
No, they tell you to pray.
Right. But,
That's the first thing.
right.
And it seems like that's the only thing.
Right.
Yep.
But it's not.
There's more things to it because I read a book called
Exactly.
Symbols and Symbolism.
Right.
And in that book, they was like, you know, at certain times of the day, they say that evil spirits have certain times of the day that they work.
Right.
When you wake up, he woke up too. He right next to you,
Right.
talking to you. When you getting ready to do certain things, they right there. He say that because I was going by what you said, organized.
They're
The organization is so
Real.
well put together
yeah.
that they are on you every day, all day of the day.
They don't quit.
They don't quit,
And
they
think
have
your
somebody to give them a break.
If
Right.
your little 1 hour or your little 10-minute prayer to God has nothing on how the evil is.
They gonna
there.
wait for them 10 minutes prayer to be up.
And they're
right back on you.
Because they gonna make your friend call. They gonna make your friend call with the bad information.
Right.
See, the waking hours is at 12 o'clock. When you go to bed at night at 12 o'clock, the waking hours, they are clocking in. At 12 o'clock at midnight, that's why they said, when they said Sean Diddy has his parties, allegedly, all of this is just allegedly.
Allegedly,
from
right.
what I've read and heard from other people. Allegedly, that's the time when Satan is in the building. That's the time when the evil comes down. That's the time when we finna get naked, we finna have orgies, we finna disrespect our temple.
Right.
We finna go all the way out, you know, and that starts at 12.
Right.
You know, 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock hour, they out there now. 12 o'clock, they planning where you gonna go. They giving out orders. This where you need to be at. 3 o'clock, they get on the bus, heading
towards you, to your place.
They have jobs. Demons have jobs.
When you somewhere you're not supposed to be, and you say to yourself, I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Go.
Right.
That was the God in you.
Right.
That was trying to tell
and the demon said, but all the fun gonna start as soon as you leave.
And then you go, you stay.
Right.
You know, but the demons are gonna make sure that they follow through their job. Because don't get twisted to think that demons don't get fucked with also.
Right.
In hell, and I'm not gonna say I ever been there or know about too much about it, but what I have read, there's so many levels, and every spirit, gossiping, false preachers, thieves, apists, you know, rapists, molesters, they all have their own place in hell. Everybody got a category.
Got a level.
And whatever you practice all the time, if you're a gossiper, you're going to go to that chamber. You're going to be punished. You're going to be punished in there. And people that are preachers, they going to really torture those people. And people just don't believe that hell exists. But that was the lie that we have been told. But understand that it is real.
Yeah, it's most definitely real. And I have dreams that are vivid, but that dream right there, that dream of all dreams that I've had, that dream for all dreams I had, let me know that I was in the fight. Because
spiritual warfare.
I sat up on the side of the bed
and had to shake it off because it felt so real.
And literally,
I remember having a dream, and I can't remember detail, but what I do know, it was like this. It was like this. A hole had opened up in the ground, and it was like, I know I saw fire, but it was like a mouth or something. And the two people that I remember seeing, artists, celebrities, Rihanna went down, Chris Brown went down, and there was some more celebrities. And I woke up and I'm like, what in the world?
Right.
You know, and in my spirit mind, I said, they going to hell. they
Allegedly.
they are into something.
Right.
They have no business being
into.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
So I can't say they ain't going to hell because anybody can get saved. Anybody can change their life. Anybody can come out of what they are in. You know, let's not get it twisted that God does not save. You know, but the things that the celebrities are into, you know, the demonic part, you know, we all talk about Illuminati, we all say these things. Understand that it's a spiritual warfare going on in the hospitals. They're going on. I read a book called He Came to Set the Captives Free. If anybody ever read that or care to read it, it is a great book to read. But He Came to Set the Captives Free, and it showed how, in the book, it was showing this hospital.
Okay.
They have head doctors, you know, people that are over the hospital. They get there. Some of them have a God base, a love. I really want to save lives, and some have this business mind, and then I'm not gonna save lives.
I'm trying to save money.
And I'm trying to get these souls. I'm trying to get these organs. I'm trying to make some money. So if you can decipher which hospital that you go to, you know, which you probably can't, because they got it set up the way you don't even know how much you get charged when you go to these hospitals.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
We went to the emergency room when I was sick. The emergency room charged me a bill, and that was their bill.
And then the lab.
And the doctor
Charge a bill.
Yeah.
And the lab was
Charge their bill. Yeah.
We had it all that stuff separate.
Yeah.
All that supposed to be in my one bill.
No.
But I'm gonna give you a good example of demons working very hard.
Okay.
We're talking about this bill right here that Slick just talked about.
Okay.
At one point there was a bill in the house saying, well, why don't when they send a bill that everybody's charges be within that one bill from the hospital?
Right.
Do you know that the demons work very hard to keep that separate? We don't need that. That's just gonna make the doctors have to work harder and all this other stuff. I really want people to understand something, that when we get into this political thing about this Republican and Democrat, that they are the same end of the same snake, and we gotta realize that those folks don't care about us, and they are really demons. Allegedly, but they are really demons. They have a demon spirit over them. And their whole mindset is about them and how they're going to live and make sure that their family is good. And we are just sacrifices.
Part of it.
So we're pretty much just sacrifices, because they'll tell us what they want us to hear. But once they get what they want, like a demon would, they moving on to the next.
They on to the next.
Right.
You know, so like you said, the politics. See, in the Bible, they were saying that man has dominion over the earth, and there's a political part of that. You know, every state, every country has their leader, and this leader is supposed to be governed or the reverend of this country, But if he's not into God, or if he's not into love, I'm not gonna even, because it's so hard to put. If he's not into love, he's not gonna act in love. He's gonna act in the demeanor that he's possessed in, or the spirit that is on him.
And if it's selfishness, that's what he's gonna act at. If he has selfishness, if he has hate, if he wants division, if he wants power, he's under an evil spirit. But if he want to show love, he want to show development of the communities, if he want to show good health, you know, the bettering of the people, he's gonna be in a different place. But because of where we are, and then it's just how this show is going today. If he is where he is, and he's not in the space of love, you're not gonna have. We're where we are. Where we are right now, we're under hate. We can't be under an umbrella of God-like people. Because if we was under the level of God-like people, we would have different laws. It would be we the people, other people, for the people. It's not. It's for me, and the people that I'm serving. Because a lot of people are not serving a God like And I think what happens with that is a lot of times when you have people in office, political, the God-like idea, they muck it up so bad. They mess up their interpretation of love so badly that the people that they're supposed to serve can't follow with that because they mess it up. So they interpret things by their own vision.
Right.
Instead of interpreting things by us as
Right.
the vision
The
of
people.
itself, of the people, they interpret things. But I don't want to live necessarily like you live.
Right.
But I want to be able to have a choice of doing so if I choose to,
Right.
long as it don't impose any demons on you.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And they don't live like that.
No.
And they want to impose everything on us the way that they see it,
Right.
but they don't want us to impose anything on them the way we see it.
Right. Prime example. Our president, Biden, right now,
Uh-huh.
sees and knows the condition of the United States.
Right.
He knows that we're paying high
too
ass
much.
rent. He knows
Way
that the president right now knows that we're paying too much for rent, too much interest on credit cards, too much interest on homes, too much interest on car purchasing. The president knows the situation that the people of the United States are in.
Right.
But because of the spirit that he's under, rather give money to a war.
Right.
Do you understand?
Wars are profitable
To
in
a
the demon
war.
world.
So if you're operating to send money to a negative
You know how many-
situation,
You know how many souls you get in the demon world from wars?
right?
So yeah.
People are dying.
Right.
People are losing. So you gonna fund that
Right.
instead of funding the lives of the people that are alive here in your country. You rather give money to where people are dying, people are in distress, people are losing. You know, that's not your fight.
Right.
Your fight is here in the United States, but that's not what we're under. Our president is not fighting for us.
Right.
Because if you was to give us the money that you sent over there,
The trillions.
that the people that are there dying are not even seeing, you won't bring it here and allow us to see or progress. What does that mean?
Because I'm telling you
But
why.
when you see that, how would you look at this man?
Right.
How would you look at him?
Yeah.
He's not of us.
Right.
He's not of
But I
God.
think most of them are like
he's
that.
not of love. Because if he was of love, he would say, okay, we need to change this.
Right.
Everybody, all you senators, all the congressmen, this is what we need. You know, they will fight for that.
Right.
But they're not. They're fighting to fight a war that people are losing their souls. People are dying, have no chance to come back.
Right.
Come back up. You know, this is over.
Right.
So this alone shows us that we're not under a good umbrella.
Right.
We under an umbrella of hate. And then don't let the music, let's not even talk about how the music is degrading.
Right.
How the music has such bad vibration till it's ridiculous.
Right.
We don't even have the opportunity to promote happiness, just
Right.
like y'all was saying. The algorithm wants to show negativity
All day.
It don't want to show
Okay.
your positive post.
No.
What was that example you gave us about the negativity on the
How the negativity promotes how you can put up a show. You can put up how your friend posted something positive, no likes.
No likes.
But soon as he put up a fight from the street or some jail shit,
1.2 million fights.
you got likes all over the place.
Right.
Even myself, if I was to put up a poster saying "Good morning, let's make this a good day," no likes.
Right.
If I put up "Shake that booty," you know, anything
Anything
that's
derogatory.
of a degrade or derogative form.
Because
Mess and sex do sell.
I
Mess and sex do sell.
I posted a picture of me. I didn't post the whole thing of me in the swimsuit. I just posted from here.
Likes all over the
I
place.
had 3,000 likes.
3,000 likes.
They said Southside Migos say the algorithm shows you stuff according to what you follow.
But not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily.
Okay, it shows you stuff that you go and hit like to because you liked it. And yeah, it'll show that. But at the same time, even if you like it only positive posts that you see, they're still gonna make sure they slide.
I'm gonna tell you something. I try to like a lot. I try to like all DJ stuff, whatever DJ stuff going on. I try to like it.
Right.
But I still get naked titties and ass in there all the time.
But because they want you to stay on that, and they know that you're a male.
Right.
Shout out to Farm Carbs, Limb Capital, Joint. You know, shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
Southside Miko, what's going on?
Southside Miko. Yes, she said so. It's time to start unfollowing. It is, and that's what we have to do. We gotta stop following. When you see the girls with the ass and titties out, you know, sometimes it's cute. It's okay.
We don't even follow them. I don't follow them either.
You may not even be following them, but they figure if you like one of them, even if somebody just happened to be cute, and you say, "Oh, she cute," they'll flood your line with it.
I
you know,
if somebody else like it that I'm friends with,
they'll show it too.
They'll do it. So the algorithm is nothing that we can control, and at the same time, you almost can, but the people that you follow,
right?
Like
you can't control theirs,
you
right?
can't control them. So then, the more they liking this, the more they liking that. You know, it's this whole thing is really a mess.
I think people don't realize how much social media, the internet, desensitizes you to a lot of things, but it also dumbs us down about a lot of things because we won't, like I said earlier, you don't read, you don't take time out to read something, to look at a documentary, to do anything other than pick up that phone and scroll up and down your timeline. Right.
And you're gonna,
it's like heroin to you now. You keep that rhythm.
Rico said AI is tailored to show you what you want and your friends like, and that is true. And follow, and what they follow. You know, so like when I look up to go get my hair braided, I see a bunch of braids coming up. Or when I look at nails, I see nails. This, you know, everything that you kind of like. And the sad thing about it is, and people don't probably want to hear this, I'm just telling y'all, your phone has gotten to read your mind.
Oh, yeah.
It reads
your mind now.
I hear what you're saying. No. Then I'm just, it's past what you say. It's reading your mind.
Put something up to your ear, and don't say nothing.
Right.
Just think about it for a second. Watch it pop up on your search.
And it's gonna show. You have those earplugs that people are wearing from Apple Music. Those plugs has way more than what you think it's doing. AI is being programmed by us. Understand this.
AI is learning from us.
AI is learning to be a human.
It's being us, right?
From watching and listening to us.
Yeah.
They don't. The AI is not being programmed by one person.
No, it's being programmed by all of us.
It's being programmed by all of us.
Why you think they're so quickly to add it to everything now?
Exactly, and not
social
only
media
that,
got it now. It's so everything that you have now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Social media wise, internet wise. Google, your Chrome, your Instagram, your Facebook, all has AI now because it's quicker to learn from you if you're on internet. If you're on the internet all the time, it's quicker to learn what you're thinking about, what you like, what you want to eat, what shoes you like to wear.
Absolutely. Word Empress said, and your phone is listening to you. Your phone,
TV.
If you got a smartphone, whether it be Apple or Samsung. Samsung done got everybody's on board.
Right.
The program
your
is
TV is listening to you too.
You know, your TV is even watching. When you sleep, and I don't care what nobody may say, I could be watching Netflix. The whole time I'm watching Netflix or a movie or episodes, a series, all while I'm awake, it's showing. The time I go to sleep,
it go off.
It asks, are you still watching?
Yeah.
So, if you have not noticed it, I noticed it.
Because you close your eyes.
Because you close your eyes.
Yeah.
And this is on the TV.
Yeah.
I'm watching TV all day. Series back to back. I'm watching them. Da-da-da-da. I don't fall asleep now because I don't watch 10 motherfucking episodes. I'm sleeping now.
Right.
And then I close my eyes. And when I wake back up, the TV asks me, are you still watching? How you know I went to sleep?
Right.
You ain't asked me, am I still watching the whole time I was watching?
I'm going to tell you how.
Because I fell asleep.
Because they've put the face, like how you open your phone with your face.
It's in your TV.
It's in your TV now.
Yeah, that's part of what you at some point in the future, you're going to have to check into your TV to come home. Right. 1984, George Orwell.
Right.
If you watched that movie or read that book, you would see where we are and where we're headed. 1984, and it was written in 1960s, 50-something. And they was saying it was 84, but now it's 2024, and these things.
You already got it. I mean, you think about it. That's what the Ring camera is for. It's training you to have that camera over your doorbell, so when you come in, you put your eyes up to the door, and it will unlock the house for you.
And you're not actually just putting your eyes up to it right then.
Right.
But you're putting your key in the door. You're looking into it indirectly, /directly.
So eventually, it's gonna be, we got this new lock for y'all.
You're at home.
Right.
You're home. Even now, your phone pulls up your job, Google. If you put in your map or you cut your Waze on, it says work. It know my car done sat there for 8 hours.
8 hours, right.
So now it knows that this has to be her job. And then now when I put on Waze at 6 o'clock to go home, and the only reason why I cut it on to go home is to get the time, how long it's gonna take me. But it has automatically programmed my address home. So it sees how long I sit there. It sees how long I'm asleep. Yeah, they showed us that in The Incredibles. Okay, Etna Mode. Etna Mode. Tell me more about that, because I haven't seen The Incredibles. Watch the new movie called AI Afraid. Very good, y'all. Give me some stuff to watch, because I love watching stuff. I appreciate that Bigum 3213. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for telling me it's called AI Afraid. It knows where I'm going and at whatever time. You download those apps trying to get a fake ass discount on your insurance. It knows if you're gonna go over 80 miles an hour.
Right.
I will not put that shit in my car
for a discount.
Well, it's there anyway. What they're doing now is, I don't see, that's why people need to pay fucking attention.
Right.
They have the lobbyists going to these state houses now, telling them that it's gonna be a requirement for you to have that in your car in order for you to get insurance.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that.
But that's part of the system.
Well,
now.
you're not gonna have insurance.
Exactly. And see, that's what I'm saying.
That's why insurance, you gotta have insurances, because they got the lobbyists going up there giving these politicians, these evil devils, money, and they whatever law they want to make, they make.
Because see what we in, y'all. We in the bad situation. Right? But this is a program. Everything, all these little things that they're making it seem like a business transaction is really a censoring and the control, obey, comply. You're obeying and complying unwillingly. You're gonna do these things just like how they said, how the mark of the beast. You won't be able to get groceries. You won't be able to buy food. You won't be able to go to certain places if you don't have this mark. The mark, and I don't know how the mark is gonna be, but you're not going to be able to get certain things because you're not going to get certain things because you're not trying to go with the system. Just like how you said, I'm not getting that. Okay, fine. You won't be insured. And now we're going to pull you over.
Right.
Since you don't want to get insurance because you don't want us to track your attractions, track your everyday movement, we don't want to do that. So now you not
and we're going to take your tag, and we're going to make sure you can't get registered your car.
All that.
Because you don't want insurance.
Because you don't want insurance. Good conversations, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you. I watched a documentary on YouTube about the meat pricing and how this company, I forget the name of this company, and I wish I remember the name of this company. They get all our data about the meat we gonna buy.
Right.
About all the meat, pork, chicken, fish, beef, all that. They get all that data, and they sell that data to each Tyson Foods, all these people, so they can either raise the price or lower the price. But each person knows how much each competitor is charging. So they'll tell them, Tyson, you charging 21 cents more than Sanders Farm over here for chicken. And then Sanders will be like, no, Tyson is charging 21% more, so Sanders Farm's gonna bring their price up. Right. So they keep the market prices up. They tell them how much you charging.
That's just like working at the gas station. I work at the gas station. I quit trip every morning as a manager when I was there. You had to drive around 3 gas stations in their area, check their price. And if their price is higher than yours or the same, you go down 2 to 3 cents less. So the competition is there. So just like you said, they're going with the competition.
Right, but the problem
or the data.
The problem, they saying it's data.
It's the data.
You go by any quick trip and it's a racetrack right there.
The same price. Same price.
No. Tell them what, Fred.
But
the racetrack and the quick trip.
Digital money is the mark.
No, because they closed down 24-hour racetrack
Right, all the racetracks are not 24 hours anymore.
They do 12,
so
11,
quick trips
12.
are.
Yeah, right.
So they were like, okay, so we're gonna take y'all money.
Right.
We're gonna put
overnight money.
Right, we're gonna put a racetrack right across. I mean, a quick trip right across from the racetrack.
Right.
We're gonna see who get the. So what happens is, instead of going to racetrack at all during the day, we all must just go to quick trip because it's 24 hours for one.
Right.
And for two,
they're quicker.
I can go there anytime I want to.
Right. And then quick trip is quicker.
Right. And
they built a quick trip
right across the street. They kind of like do that.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of do that now.
So it's a racetrack in Hiram that sells 24 hours. I don't know about
the one by me stays
24 hours.
They 24 hours, but the one on Thorn Road by the Kroger closes.
Mm-hmm.
And so
that quick trip is open. That's the quick trip that's
24
open.
hours, but they said we need these hours to clean up. And
they ain't nobody in there cleaning up.
So that's what they
That was during Divock.
So the
you
one
still see them in there moved around.
Right.
So the one that's in Douglasville across the street from the Burger King and stuff, it closes now?
Yeah, it closes. Yeah, most
They
definitely.
said it, but that's what I'm saying. They closed, but they said they ain't closed. They just said they had to close the door and lock it for restocking and cleaning purposes.
That was during Divock.
Yeah.
But
I'm
try to stick with it.
Who up there?
So again, when I was saying,
okay, but yeah, but what they were doing with the meat prices, the data, they wasn't trying to lower it.
No.
They were trying to get everybody on the high price.
Right.
And the more it goes up, the more it goes up, they keep it all even.
Because you see what you just said,
right.
Data and program.
Right.
That's how they figuring out how to deal with us.
And I said this during Divock, they want us to stay in the house. They want us to stay in the house. You know why I say that? Think about how quickly movies are coming out to HBO and stuff now. Remember back in the day?
Instead of going to the movies.
Right. Like they even go to the movies, but remember back in the day when they used to go to the movies, you had to wait about a year before they come to HBO.
Right.
Now you wait 90 days.
Hey, Shanika,
90 days.
Yeah.
Before it comes to HBO.
Yeah. So
now if it's making if it's making a lot of money, you may have to wait 60 days. Like you may have to wait 6 months. Right. But other than that, you're not waiting no year or nothing for no movie to come out on HBO no more.
So all that to say, even during the Divock, that was part of the experiment.
That was an experiment to see if we can stay in the house.
They were seeing the first thing they wanted to see was we gonna stay.
Right.
Are they gonna listen?
Right.
So they did this bad experience. You can't be outside. Don't go outside. This, that, and other. And we fell for it.
And we're going to send them their food to the house. Or they want some restaurant food. We're going to get the restaurant food to you.
So now we know that they will be still.
Mm-hmm.
They will sit down.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have to supply certain needs.
Entertainment.
You know, keeping the entertainment. That's why everybody all of a sudden had these little radio shows, these little different things. Mm-hmm. You know, all this going on. So it became the program. They see that we're going to obey. Right. So understand in the future, it is going to be.
Right.
All this stuff going to be implemented.
When you in the future, when you go outside, the police will pull you up and say, "What you doing outside?"
You better be essential worker. Right. Only. Not because I was finna go to the club. Right. All that is over with.
You know you can turn on your TV and be at the club.
Yeah. You know you can do that on the phone. Right. Everything is going to go to the phone now. So we just in a real different situation, and just know that the powers to be are not of God. Right. They're not for love. It's all about
And they damn sure not for us.
And they not for us. So,
none of us. I don't care who you are. I don't care.
Oh my goodness.
White, black, purple, green.
There's such a strong cologne smell that just came in from the next show that's coming on. They have this powerful smell.
Cologne smell. It's like the best cologne ever.
It's like the cologne of earth. You know, it smells real strong. What they call it, loud. You know, it's like a real loud smell in here now.
Right.
Quiet. So it is loud but quiet at the same time. So it is time for the You Hayek to come on and start their show. Right. So it's time for me to get my ass up and be gone. Yeah, I really appreciate those that tuned in. Shout out to Shanika that tuned in at 5:30. At 6:30.
At 6:30.
Which is okay. 1 minute remaining. Instagram counting me down. I'll get it. Oh, Instagram, I'm good today. I was very good today. You didn't have to rush. You didn't have to cut me off. So I already know how this go. Shout out to the Shanny JackMe Show. Shout out to anybody that wants to be on this show and have a seat on the seat. You are a celebrity.
That's right.
Everyone is a celebrity here on this show. So if you got any ideas, new beginnings, any type of story that you would like to share, or your struggles and all that, come to the Shanny JackMe Show with all these sick men back here. They're sick. I'm sick of them. You know. Shanny JackMe Show, tuning out Sunday, fun day. Y'all enjoy the rest of this evening, and we out. That is so fun.
Yo. Oh, time to hit that club, y'all. Y'all are flying. About to come in the club with IMG. My brothers are finna take y'all bitches. Yo. Oh, come on. Bella. With the screen when I ain't told about shit, BBG represent. Yeah. I need a section and some ones. And a cool boss, niggas no thug. No. We ain't worried about nothing. For a nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. Swear. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Yeah. Worry about the money, never worry about a bitch. Go.